Sometimes you have to do a lot of work to get your data into interpretable form or into presentable form. And sometimes there are tools that come along the way, frequently free, that help you in that process. And I'm going to walk you through one of these tools that exist. The Federal Reserve is the central bank for the United States of America. It's sometimes called the Fed. And the Fed maintains an extensive macroeconomic database that is free for anybody to use. It's called FRED, the Federal Reserve Economic Data website. I'm going to click on FRED. I have an economics background, so it's easier for me to go and just start plowing through economic data. Don't get intimidated if you don't know what these terms are. I'm going to look up inflation. The Consumer Price Index, or the CPI, looks at what economists refer to as the price level over time. This database goes back to January of 1957 with an index level of 28.5. Where we are most recently is 307.824 in May of 23, which is to say that on average prices in May of 2023 are more than 10 times as expensive as they were in January of 1958 when the index value was at 28.5. This is great data, and it provides us with a lot to examine. These gray columns are when the United States experienced a recession. So there was a long recession during the financial crisis, 2008 into early 2010, for instance. People tend to understand the inflation rate better than they understand something like, say, CPI. But the inflation rate is calculated from CPI. So if I think that prices went up over the last year by 6.3%, that's more the inflation rate of the last year. This information that I'm looking at right now, this data, relates directly to CPI, but sometimes we can make some edits and then download. So here I've got edit graph. The units are the index values. Instead of working with just the index, the CPI, Consumer Price Index, I work on percent change from a year ago. All of a sudden, this becomes more like what the typical person thinks of when they are considering inflation. So for instance, in February 1975, it looks like the inflation rate got up as high as 11.8. We saw it dip down quite low to 0.67% in October 2010, and then it shot up quite a bit in the post-pandemic era. At least as of this recording, it seems to be coming down again in May of 2023. I can download this data as is. I'm going to go back to that comma-separated value format. Right now, I can see that if I wanted to go into Google Sheets and I wanted to import the way that we have shown you how to import in a previous video, then we would have the ability to manipulate and work and analyze that data.